Hey, Collective and Soul Tribe. Today is January 13th. Right now the time is 10 a.m. I am actually going to do a reading only using two decks. The first deck will be the Prism Oracle, and then I will be using I believe it's called the Sacred Symbols Divination Meditation Oracle deck. So the reason why I'm using these two decks is because there is a new moon coming up in Capricorn within the next few days, and I did a post about this yesterday. Now, I wanted to see what the energy was like when it comes to the new moon being in Capricorn, what you guys might need to know, or what you guys could be needing to kind of get prepared for, basically, with that new moon showing up. Because again, the full moon was in Cancer, and there was a lot of things that maybe we were releasing and letting go when it comes to the past. Okay, so some of you guys could feel like there's like still some old remnants or old energy that's still lingering around, and that's still going to be lingering around until we move forward into spring equinox, right? Because again, for us spiritually, that is our New Year's, okay? As much as everyone was celebrating New Year's Day, New Year's Eve on January, on a spiritual level or sense, most likely we will be celebrating the new year in April, and that makes sense, okay? So let's get started and see what messages you might need to know with the current energy showing up for the new moon in Capricorn, okay? So Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective for the new moon in Capricorn for January 18th? What do they need to know for the new moon in Capricorn coming up? What does the collective need to know about the new moon in Capricorn coming up? What energy do they need to realize that's showing up right now? Thank you. So happiness, okay? Okay, the first card that showed up was happiness, you guys. So for some of you guys, when it comes to the new moon in Capricorn, right? There's something about you guys stepping into this happy energy. Now, some of you guys could be releasing, like I said, certain past, remembrance of people, places, and things that no longer serve you. And now you guys are stepping into this energy of being more happy, being more enthusiastic, being more positive. Okay, some of you guys could be wanting to wear the color orange, maybe for that day, or maybe you guys are wearing that color as of recently leading up to that day. Okay, but take what resonates, with the message. What other messages do you have, Spirit, at this time? What else does the collective need to know for the new moon in Capricorn? What other messages? Thank you. So caution, okay? Some of you guys are very cautious at this time, okay, when it comes to your happiness. Now, this could go both ways. The color yellow could be very significant, but this could go both ways. When it comes to you being happy or your success, or you feeling like, you're in this positive, happy-go-lucky energy, there could be something where you could feel like sometimes things are too good to be true, okay? Now, when I say things are too good to be true, sometimes you feel like, you're very happy, things are flowing really well, things are going really good, but then you could have like this feeling in the back of your mind where you could be very cautious because you feel like something could be coming up or something could be showing up in the energy, okay? Some of you guys may feel like, it is too good to be true. So it's almost like you guys are looking for or waiting for something bad to happen at this time. But Spirit is saying not to think like that. Yes, be cautious. Like, you are happy. You guys are in this happy period of your life. But be cautious about who you allow in your energy or who you allow to be around you. A lot of times we don't realize this, but people will smile in your face and they will make it seem as if, they're happy for you or they like you or, they're there for you. But a lot of times people have, their own vendetta or they have their own agenda of, what they want from people or what they want from you. So there is something about this energy too where you could deal with people that are like this, where they make it seem as if they care for you. They make it seem as if they want to be in your energy, but they just want to take your happiness away. And some of you guys could feel like this, okay? You could feel like, you're always happy, you're always go lucky, but you're always around people who have mixed signals or mixed energy. So some of you guys could be protecting that. Okay, intuition. Yeah, some of you guys could be tapping into your intuition, okay? Being very cautious about your intuition right now, or being very cautious about who you allow in your energy because of your intuition, okay? Some of you guys, your crown chakra could be activated at this time. So there is something about you protecting your energy or protecting your peace, okay? And not allowing anybody to disrupt your peace or disrupt your energy, okay? And unfortunately, sometimes this could be people that you work with, people that you live with. This could be family, friends, whatever. But I even saw something where someone was talking about going no contact with a family member. And they were saying that, you can't go no contact with somebody that you live with. And to be honest with you guys, I feel like a lot of times people are very quick to judge a person's situation without even understanding both sides, okay? Now, yeah, sometimes, the parent is always right sometimes, but that's not always the case. Sometimes it goes both ways. Sometimes people need to understand that we're not in that person's situation. We don't know what they're going through behind closed doors. So we can't really say what's going on, or we can't really judge. We can only go based off what the person is saying, or, how they feel in that moment, and respect that. Okay, so for some of you guys, when it comes to your intuition, you may be dealing with people that you're very cautious about being around, and nothing is wrong with that. Okay, you're protecting your energy. You're not allowing yourself to people please certain people anymore, and that could be something that, you guys are learning to step away from. Now, people could be upset or frustrated about your energy because you're no longer people pleasing or wanting to do things for certain people that they could do for themselves. Okay, so Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Thank you. Strength. Okay, you guys are showing up as very strong. So like I said, when it comes to your happiness, you don't allow anyone to break your happiness. You don't allow anyone to, channel or project their insecurities onto you. You show up as someone who's strong. You have a lot of strength, okay, mentally and physically. Now, this doesn't mean that, you're a bodybuilder and you have a lot of muscles. It just means that, mentally and physically, you can carry yourself. You can carry yourself and your energy. And sometimes you can carry yourself and your energy in other people as well. You don't realize how strong you guys are when you can help yourself, but then at the same time, you still have enough compassion to want to help other people, despite how other people have treated you or despite how people make you feel. Okay, so a lot of times people think that, oh, because the money that they have, the house that they have, the cars that they feel like that they have, a lot of abundance, which is true. But just because you have those things doesn't mean that your character is any better either. I've met people who they have the car, they have the house, they have this, they have that, but they treat people like crap, or they play mind games with people. They try to manipulate people because they feel like, oh, I have these things, so the collective needs me, or, the collective needs what I have. And a lot of people don't realize that the collective doesn't need what, other people have. The collective just wants peace and quiet. The collective just wants to move forward with their life, okay? The collective just wants to be able to, live a happy life, a peaceful life without people having to disrupt them or, try to target them because maybe they're younger, or, they look like they're innocent, or they look like they may not defend themselves, but you become shocked when the collective defends themselves or, stands up for what they truly believe in. Okay, so again, going with the flow is very significant. You guys have a lot of strength, but you guys are able to go with the flow, okay? Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective? Thank you. Passion. So despite what other people may feel, or despite how, other people may think, or, unseen forces may show up in your energy, you guys are very cautious and you guys are very smart, okay, about how you move forward and how you flow with this new moon showing up in this energy. You guys are very cautious about your intuition, but you guys are showing up as very strong because you go with the flow of the universe. It is not easy to go with the flow of the universe because guess what? Things may not go the way you want it to, okay? Things may not show up at the time that you wanted to show up, okay? And that is why it shows up in this energy that you guys have a lot of strength, a lot of passion, and you guys are able to surrender and go with the divine flow so that things can come to you that you know, it allows you for things to work in your favor, basically. Okay, at the bottom we have magic, trusting in your own magic, trusting in your own divinity, and also we have determination, guys. Okay, mystery. Okay, some of you guys are a mystery. Okay, but you guys are determined. You guys are showing up as someone who's very hardworking, very dedicated, and that's the new moon in Capricorn. Someone who's very hardworking, dedicated, okay, persevering, someone who's very strategic, okay, someone who thinks outside the box, right? And that's the energy that you guys are moving into from what I'm seeing here. So Spirit, what other messages do you have for the collective at this time? Yeah, relief. Okay, something is bringing relief for you guys. Okay, or you guys are feeling a sense of relief, of you being able to have harmony through growth or learning through duality. Okay, this is about balancing when it comes to opposites. This is about growth through compassion. This is about learning patience. Okay, learning patience and being able to tap into both your divine masculine and feminine energy. Okay, being very aware when it comes to collective growth. Okay, so you guys knowing that either you watching this video knowing that you guys are growing within the collective, or knowing that you have a specific gift or talent or skill, and that will help the collective when it comes to growth. Okay, divine timing is very significant, so allowing divine timing to work in your favor. The number 41 equals 5. Okay, 1 in 4 equals 5. This talks about change and freedom. Okay, stepping into adventure. Okay, being very passionate in these adventures that you guys are stepping into. Okay, adaptability is very significant as well, making movement. Okay, yeah, divinity. You guys are stepping into your own divinity, your own power. The number 20 talks about duality, divine partnership. Okay, so some of you guys have a divine partnership with the divine. Okay, you guys are healers. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you guys are releasing so that you can step into affluences. Okay, like I said, releasing past people, places, things. This could be mindsets. This could be, you know, the energy that's around you. Whatever this is, this could be unseen forces. But you guys are cutting the cords, releasing and letting go what no longer serves you, what no longer, you know, provides growth. Okay, if it doesn't provide growth for you, you guys are cutting it off. And some people could be mad about that. Speaking your truth is very significant. Stepping into truth. Okay, so take what resonates when it comes to that energy. You guys are showing up as people who are very, you know, abundant, but at the same time, you have a lot of strength, a lot of passion, a lot of power, and that's because you guys are listening to your intuition. Your intuition is allowing you to move forward elegantly, gracefully, because you guys are listening to your highest self. And your highest self is what's helping you right now. Whether this is you guys listening to God, Buddha, okay, Allah, through your, you know, dreams, prayers, whatever it is that you guys are listening to, you guys are tapped in. Okay, but it's allowing you to still be your authentic self. You guys are not being controlled, where even if you guys still follow religion, you're not allowing religion to take over your life. You believe in who you believe in, but you still are your authentic self. You're not going to allow that to change who you are. Okay, so we have here the initial C. Some of you guys, you know, when it comes to the initial C, that could be your name, okay? First, middle, or last name. We have here palm trees that are very significant. So some of you guys, when it comes to warm climates or living somewhere warm, or, you know, traveling somewhere warm, could be very significant. The islands could be very significant as well. We have here butterflies when it comes to growth. So some of you guys could be stepping into something new that's allowing you to grow, or this is allowing you to go through some type of transformation. Okay, we have strawberries that are very significant. Some of you guys, when it comes to strawberries, this is connected to unconditional love. Some of you guys could be eating more healthy, eating more clean. Even when it comes to what you put in your body is very significant. So even when it comes to connecting to your mind, body, and soul, some of you guys are stepping more into that. That could be very significant, or it may resonate with you. Okay, but I'm going to end it here. This is a short video for what the energy might be for the new moon. So please take what resonates with you guys whenever you see this. And you can actually use this reading if you want with the blog post that I did yesterday. Okay, so this could be something where you guys could be connecting with the reading and the blog post and putting them together just to see, you know, what it is that you guys might have missed in the reading and might be on the blog and vice versa. But this is to help prepare you guys for January 18th and also for the new moon that's showing up in Capricorn. Okay, guys, but I'm going to end it here. Please take what resonates with you guys whenever you see it. Thank you for supporting my page, my channel, supporting what it is that I'm building for you guys as a soul tribe and collective. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. All right, guys. Happy Tuesday and have a good one. Love you guys. Bye.